In this video, we'll see how to set up the Quality Inspections app, which is used to define and manage quality inspections. You can start by switching to the Quality Inspector Role Center. Select Settings, My Settings, and select Quality Inspector for the role. This provides quick access to the data you need and offers a tour of the app's key features. To start the setup, select Settings, Assisted Setup, and then select Set up Quality Inspections. In the Setup wizard, select whether you'd like to use the default inspection number series, which automatically assigns numbers to quality inspections as they're created. Decide if you want to add default data. You can choose to include predefined quality units of measure, inspection categories, tests, and test values. Choose Finish, and the data is set up. Next, you'll need to define your quality tests. Go to Quality Inspection Tests. These include the tests and values added during the assisted setup, which you can modify, add, or remove as needed. Let's look at setting up a new test for damaged items. Select New, enter the code and the description. The result format field determines the type of result that can be entered for a test. I want users to answer yes or no when checking if an item is damaged, so I'll select Option. Now I can add the yes and no values. If I don't want users to be able to select the test when creating templates, I can turn on the blocked toggle. I can enter instructions on how to run the test, which will be visible from the inspection. And now I'm done creating the test. You can also set up a test with a text format. I'll create a new test for line number and will select Text. The text format means the result can contain letters, numbers, or symbols. You can also create a test with a number format. Here, I'll select E. coli and update the description. And when the result format is number, you can choose a quality unit of measure. I can assign actions that will be triggered when a test fails. In this case, I want to set up two actions. No actions are set up, so I'll need to select New. I'll enter the code and the description. For the action type, I'll keep Show On-Screen Dialog, which will show a pop-up message to the user when the failed test is marked as complete. And I'll enter the message. I also want to create an action that will create tasks for defined users. I will add another action. This time, I'll select Create User Task as the action type, and I will add the users the task will be assigned to. I can choose the person performing the tests or another user. I'm going to choose Admin. Now that I have the test that I want, I'm going to create inspection templates, which will be used to generate the inspections. Go to Quality Inspection Templates and select New, enter a code and a description. You can choose to assign a different number series, which overrides the number series selected during the assisted setup. You can assign a category, which will be used to group inspections. Add the test you want to be completed during an inspection. add the values that will determine if a test passes or fails. For E. coli, the only acceptable range will be 0, so select the minimum and maximum checkboxes so that any other value will cause the test to fail. If you want to enter a number range, simply add a line with the minimum number and select the minimum checkbox. Then add another line with the maximum number and select the maximum checkbox. Any test results within this range will pass. For damage, select No as the target. I can't enter accepted or target values for a test that is text, so I don't have to select values for the line number test code. Now I can add the sources to the template. These are the records that are used to create the inspections. Choose Inspection Templates, Sources, choose Add Source. You can see the different records that you can create inspections for. For this template, I want to create inspections for production order lines. I'll change the status to active, which means inspections can be created from this template. The final step in setting up quality inspections is to define which users are allowed to verify inspections. Go to Approval User Setup and select the Verify Inspections checkbox for each user who should have this permission. And now you know how to set up the Quality Inspections app.